Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Deep Dive. Today we have a special guest, Dr. SUPARNA Venkatesh, Karnataka Kalashri Awardee, Bharatanatyam and Kathak artist, teacher, choreographer, and mentor of visually challenged dancers. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
So, how do you feel about coming to Krishna Jayanti today?
This is my second visit. I've been here a few years back, and I was honored, and I feel honored, and it's my pleasure to be here in this beautiful campus.
What inspired you to work with visually challenged dancers, and what motivates you to continue?
It was a collaboration work that we worked first. It was an inclusive program where I worked with the visually challenged and then the normal students, the so-called normal students. And later on, I felt that I should give more of my time to the visually challenged. In the beginning, they were already a trained dancer, group of trained dancers. So it was not that difficult, but I took up the challenge and I approached a blind school called Deepa Academy for the differently abled. I met the principal and I offered to teach them. It's a school dedicated to girls, visually challenged girls who come from rural areas. And so my journey went on from there.
How have you adapted your teaching style to accommodate visually challenged students?
It is a different technique of teaching. To a normal student, I can say you move to your right or move to your left by doing small gestures with my hand, or say, see your fingers have dropped, lift your fingers and bend your ring finger. I mean, I can just show it to them. They'll see the movement and then they'll follow my instructions. But for a visually challenged student, I'll have to literally be next to them, let them touch my body, touch every part of my body, my feet, my ankles, my knees. I mean, dance is a movement of the whole body is used. It is called as Angika Vinaya. Then in the beginning, I teach them the grammar of dance, the different pada vedas, that is a movement of the feet, and different. We have this different what you call steps. We call it as adavus, different sets of adavus, and then we have different mudras to. The lyrics will be interpreted with the mudras. So I teach them all this, and then when it comes to teaching Satvik Abhinaya, the expression, I have to literally ask them to lift their cheek and even to smile, or I mean, the eye movement is difficult, and they try to do their best. So it is called as tactile perception method. So you allow them to touch you, and then they repeat the movement, and then I start correcting them.
How can we raise awareness about the importance of accessibility in dance, but generally in art?
Awareness in the sense people should give them opportunity.
Yes.
Many a time when we approach organizers, they say it is harsh to watch them. Everybody will not enjoy watching an action movie or a tragedy movie. People would rather sit and watch Charlie Chaplin or some comedy shows than watch a tragedy show or an action movie. They say it is too strenuous on the mind to watch them. How can you watch them for more than 10 minutes or 5 minutes? But there are some people who are encouraging. They give them opportunities. And our motto is, don't look at our disability, look at our ability. So to achieve and to become a classical dancer, I'm not saying any dance form. Freestyle dancing is different. But classical dance, we have to dance within our own framework. There are rules and regulations. I cannot dance anything out of that framework. We have liberty within the framework, but not outside the framework. So to maintain the rules and regulations and to perform is a challenge for them. And it is their ability, and people should watch their ability, not treat them like handicaps and say you're good for nothing. And ask them to sit in a corner. That should not be the attitude of people. People should encourage them, and the more the people watch them, and they always look forward for the claps that they hear, that encourages them.
Ma'am, in terms of dance, especially in Bharatanatyam, eye movement is a very important thing. So, how have you imparted this in your teachings to visually challenged students?
Teaching eye movements is a big challenge for me too, because some of the students are without the eyeballs, and some of them there is no movement of the eye, or their eyes keep flickering. When I ask them to move their eyes to their left or to the right or look up, it doesn't move accordingly, or it may not move to the rhythm. Even if I teach eye movements to a normal student, then when I say takita, that is 3 beats, then I say takita, tak dimmi, or the 5 beats, tak takita. So the eyes should move according to the rhythm that I am singing. And this is not possible with the visually challenged, because their eyes do not move to the rhythm. They have no control over the eyes, or they have different problems. In fact, even the neck movement that we usually do in any classical dance form is not possible for them. They find it very difficult. But we bring out the expression, because the eyes is a mirror, of the heart, and whatever bhava they have to express through the eyes. But in Abhinaya, we have 4 categories like Angika, Vachika, Aharya, and Satvika. Angika is body expression through body. So we use the body as an expression, and I try to give more importance to the body to show some expression. And passage of time, they make use with lots of exercise, they are able to lift their eyebrows with no expression. Like if I ask a normal student to show Raudra, then the eyebrows will be lifted and the eyes will be, there'll be anger in the eyes. But if a visually challenged dancer does that, I say lift your eyebrows. With practice, they may be able to lift, but the eyes will be expressionless. But with the body, the vigor and that the movement is done, then that Raudra is created, and with the support of the music. So it may not be 100% like a normal person, but they do their best.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for tuning in to Deep Dive, another episode with Dr. Suparna Venkatesh. Thank you.